Koko, a Red Dog Story is the third entry in the Red Dog series, which up to this point has followed the true story of the Pilbara wanderer, Red Dog, a dog which throughout the 1970s visited and stayed at different towns in Western Australia, eventually becoming a symbol and mascot for the Pilbara region. Rather than being a traditional sequel or prequel, Koko takes a slightly different approach, being a tongue-in-cheek documentary about the star of the first Red Dog film, the Australian Kelpie Koko. Aaron McCann and Dominic Pearce direct this entry, having done a great job with the action satire Top Knot Detective. The film explores the life of Koko, from being born and raised in a small town in Victoria as a show dog, to being cast as the star of Creve Stender's beloved first Red Dog film, and eventually living the rest of its life in the care of Nelson Wass, a producer on the film series. If you are a dog lover, or have had a dog be a major part of your life, Koko, a Red Dog Story is essential viewing. This is a charming, lovingly crafted, crowd-pleasing documentary that's full of heart. Be warned though, as the film will get you choked up in its third act. There was not a dry eye in the theatre when the credits rolled. What makes Koko such an enjoyable viewing is its buttery smooth pacing and sense of humour. Koko is a breezy watch at under 90 minutes, and yet it's the perfect length for what the story needs to be. Koko utilises charming animated segments that piece together and highlight different parts of Koko's life, featuring some welcome, dry-witted narration by Jason Isaacs, who starred in the second film, Red Dog True Blue. Koko is chock full of meaningful interviews featuring Koko's breeder Carol, director Creve Stenders, and Koko's owner Nelson Wass, each person showcasing a point in time for Koko. This simple but effective structure gives an easy to understand worldview of who Koko was and the impact that this special dog had on the people around him. While there's plenty of archival footage and images featuring the real Koko, there's some interesting flashbacks presenting Koko's early years and how the dog would eventually be cast in Red Dog. These dramatized segments feature younger versions of the people being interviewed, namely Carol, Creve, and Nelson. And for the most part, these segments are really charming and sweet, providing a great spin on the movie within a movie style of filmmaking. There's a lot of family-friendly humour that keeps the movie's spirits high and enjoyable, although the humour can admittedly get a little cheesy. There's a joke with a trumpet that's funny the first time that gets a little played out after some repetition. Otherwise, Koko, a Red Dog Story is an inoffensive, charming look at an Australian icon that honours dog lovers around the world. Even if you haven't seen the first two Red Dog movies, there's so much to love and appreciate here that it won't matter. This is not a documentary that's going to change thoughts on climate change or any major issues, but this is a charming, crowd-pleasing documentary that works really well. If you have the opportunity to see Koko, this is a film that is absolutely worth watching with your family or anyone who wants a tender, heartwarming story. Give it a go. Koko, a Red Dog Story gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me. Guys, I hope you like this review. If you want to see more reviews just like this one, stay right here for your mono fix. Bye guys.